Hello and welcome to Excalibur. In this video, I will show you how we can use the basic formatting techniques in Excel to make our Excel sheets more presentable, the looks good, and yeah, you can use a variety of options. Okay, so let's get started. So for example, I have some text written in one of the cells and I want to, change fonts, things. So basic formatting is available on the home tab in these sections. So we'll be talking about these font, alignment and number. So let's start with the font. So the by default font comes uh, like this with what you can see, Calibri, but there is a whole list of fonts that you can choose from. So you see whenever I scroll on the fonts, the you can also see a live change on the font on the this side. Okay, and let's say I choose one of them, then that gets selected. Also, you can choose the font height as per the requirement. So yeah, so in this case you see that it has not changed because I have not selected the correct cell. So it's important to select the correct cell and then choose the option. So now you see it can increase and decrease as per the requirement. Also, there are two short keys for increasing the font size and decreasing the font size. So let's see if you increase like this and decrease, so you can do it easily from here. Now there are three options for like to define some more option like things in the font. For example, you can make it bold, you can make it italic, and you can make it underline. And these three options are also accessible like in case you want to do it from keyboard. So there are shortcut keys. So Control B will make it bold, Control I will make it italic, and Control U will make it underline. Okay, so either you can use these three or keyboard shortcuts: Control B, Control I, and Control U. Now there are also border options. So for example, you choose thick outside borders. So you see the cell will come with thick outside borders. You can choose any of the options here: left border, top border, right border, and double border, and things like that. You can also change the line color and the line style of the borders. Okay, so all these possibilities are available. Okay, and this can be managed here, right? Now if we talk about the color, so there is an option to change the cell color. So I first select the cell, and then you see I can select any colors, and this color of the cell would be changed. Okay, and similarly there is an option to select the font color. So by default it's black, but you can change the font color to whatever color you wish, and it gets changed, right? Okay, so for alignment I'll just make this a little bigger. Okay, now this is the default alignment, which is bottom aligned at the moment. If you choose the center line, sorry, you have to select the cell and center line, it comes to center. If you select the top align, it will come to the top. Similarly, you can align it to the left, center or right. So it's left aligned at the moment. If you do a center line, it's like this, and this is the right line. So as per your requirement, you can choose any of the options to align your text. Also, for your orientation, you can make it like a clockwise or an anti-clockwise. So you can you know make those selections. So rotate text up, so you see that the text is rotated up and things like that. Okay, now for example you have a very long text that actually does not fit in one of your cells, so you see it goes beyond A. Okay, then you have an option to say wrap text. So you select this and click on wrap text, and you see that the width of this column remains constant, but the text that was going out comes into the same column and the width of this row is increased. So that's the way the wrap text works. Also, if you want to join two columns, for example A and B, so you can join like click like this, or and use the option merge and center. So whatever text was there will be, you know, coming in both the columns now. So if you select this, now A and B are selected together. This cell is not merged, so only A is selected. So these two cells have been made as merge and center. Okay. To see the number options, I'll just quickly delete this and let's say type in a number here. Okay. Now this is by default the journal format, but you have an option to change this to number. So when you change it to number, you will find two decimal places after this. Okay, so this is the number format, and to increase and decrease the decimal places, this is the option increase decimal. So you increase the decimal places or decrease the decimal places. So the other formats are currency, accounting. So if you change it to currency, there's a dollar sign, and in the currency you can have euro or Chinese or any other thing that you want. Okay, so there are various currency options. Similarly, you could have a date format, a time format, percentage format, or a fraction format. Okay, so if you choose the percentage format, it turns into percentage. So for example, if I type 0.25, sorry, 0.25, and then I make it percentage, so it's 25%. Okay, that's the way it works. Also, like in these texts, if you want to use a comma style, so this is, you see, that's changed to comma. So there is there are various options for formatting, and you can make your text look like what you want to show. Okay, and if you click on this button here, this is the format cells window which opens up, and basically this contains all the options that we have seen now, and you can make the relevant selections. I hope this is useful for your work. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel Excalibur. Thank you very much.